Good morning and welcome to the Craft Store. My name's Dawn Wheeler. If you've not met me before, I'm part of the team from Create and Craft. But as you know, we have now merged and we've been brought by the fantastic Craft Store. So now you'll be seeing a lot more of us all the time. But I have to say, very excited this morning. I'm actually going to be showing you the actual, one day wonder that we've got for you, and it is from Pink Frog. Pink Frog I've known for many, many years as well, worked with the team there too, but today I've got a fantastic guest with me as well. I've got another Dawn with me, so good morning, Dawn.
Good morning, Dawn. How are you?
The double D's.
Yes, double D's.
We are together, so fantastic. Today you're going to be showing us all the different styles of being able to make memories, and that's what it's all about, because at the end of the day, without memories, we've got nothing to look back on. So having these fantastic books, so what I want you to do is get all your pictures done, get them off your phones and everything, get them out the boxes that we've all got still in the loft and things like that, or under the bed. I want you to get them all out, because these are going to change the way that you actually craft. Now, we have actually got 3 options on your one-day special, and we are going to make them very, very special. The first one I'm going to be showing you is this one. Okay, so this is your mix collection. You've got 60 sheets of your black and white, and it all comes on a top quality, very, very fine linen cardstock. So with this one, you've got 12 by 12s. You've got a mix of 280 GSM right through to 300 GSM. You've got 30 sheets of each, so you can mix and match and put it together. But you also get full instructions on how to make these fantastic albums that I'm going to show you. Now, with these as well, you will be able to make 2 whole albums. The fantastic Dawn is going to show you how to make sure you cut them, you score them. They've got pull-out bits, but everything you're seeing here, you'll be able to make 2. But if you are crafty and you thin it out a little bit more, add in your own papers, you could technically make 3 of these. So value for money is incredible as well. You get full instructions all printed out as well, and we'll explain to you how to do that, and Dawn's going to show you as well. Now, this one is the most popular. We are so busy for this. Over half the stock of this has already gone. You're looking at £21.49. You're looking at £3.95 for your P&P, but to receive all this top quality cardstock, this is what's going to make your album stand out. And you can see when they have been put together, they are so beautiful. So if you've got weddings, you've got anniversaries, you've got different collections that you want to put together. You could be somebody who's, baby announcement. You want to, put all the years that obviously they're born. You can mix and match this in, something that you can add to and you can grow with. So this is going to be fabulous. So if you're wanting the black and white mix collection, this is this one for you. It's 016533. But if you are wanting the white one, you're wanting the purity, could be for weddings, christenings, things like that. It could be a memorial, I can't say that this morning, memorial book as well, because one of my friends just lately, passing of her mother, she wanted a book to celebrate her life. What a better way than to have something beautiful, crisp, still with that linen finish on there too. You are getting the 60 sheets with this one, and you can see the quality. If I show you, because it is that fine, sometimes linen cardstocks, they can be quite deep. This one is very, very fine. We've inked one side as well, just to give you that soft finish. I have to say, we are very, very busy this morning. Thank you so much for being with us. And a lot of you are realising as well how important it is to make memories. So if you're wanting this as part of your one-day special as well, this one is your true bright one. It's white. It's £21.49 for this one too, but again for 60 sheets. But you know what, even if you are a card maker, if you are wanting to take any of these collections and cut them down to make them into cardstock for £21.49 for 60 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock, this is it as well. Now, I have to tell you straight from the top, on this Saturday morning, we are quarter of the stock gone, so we are extremely busy. I know there's been overnight repeats and things like that, but honestly, grab this while we have that. So I think that one could probably be the first one to go, so just bear that in mind if you are wanting the white one. All these can be stamped on to add that texture, but also you can ink them as well, and Dawn's going to show you some fantastic designs. Now, if you are wanting to then take it a little bit further and you're wanting to the black, for guys and things like that, if you're wanting to do more guys albums and things like that, or you want the drama of the backdrop, and remember, black will frame and go with anything as well. So all your different colour palettes will mix with this. 60 sheets, and remember, it's all 12 by 12. So again, giving you that larger size with this one. So with the black one, you will actually find this is 280 GSM with this one, but you have got the 12 by 12 sizing. Remember, 21.49 with this one too. So remember, 36 pence per sheet to have this in your hands, in your little crafty stash for you to be able to work with. Remember as well, you can mix and match this, and you can also use any of those to create boxes, gift bags and more. But value for money, you've got it right there with a pink frog. 016533. Now for you, we have got these ones, which are obviously like the strips, 10.5 by 30 centimetres. So with this now, you've got this super size. And with these, for matting and layering of your cards, but do remember, if you score these in half, you've got card blanks and things like that. And if, I don't know if I dare do this because I might get into trouble already. I've only been here 10 minutes. I could. Wheeler's gone rogue already. I did promise I would try and be good, but there's never any promises with me. Can I do this, Dawn?
Go on. Why not?
Do it. Okay. Right. We're going to score it an inch. Score it another inch. Okay. So you scored it 2 inches. Fold the rest back. You can now make your own little cards as well. So obviously use an actual scoreboards as always, but we're going rogue, so just showing you. You can score this. You can make these into your size cards. Remember, apertures for your mini albums and things like that. You can score it and make it what you want it to be. But having that black and white super size with that one, 10.5 with that one by 30. You're getting 40 of each in that one. Fantastic value. 11.99 with that one. 677 at 356, and remember, 15 pence a sheet, well worth getting, top quality. Now, wow, you are up early with us this morning. Over half the stock of this has now gone. So again, look at getting those, popping those in your baskets, and if you're going to treat yourself today, treat yourself to something like this. It's going to make all the difference. Now, look at this, A4 standard size. You are going to use this day and day out. True bright white, so it's like that advert that you used to see on the telly years ago. It's bright, it's white, and that's how you want your washing. You want the same with your cardstocks as well. You don't want any dirty grey cardstocks. If you're making your photos pop, you're getting that extra detail on there. This is what it's all about. So with this one, you know, you can see you are getting the fantastic 40 sheets of this one, 300 GSM, so a really good weight. 30 pence a sheet, and again, you've got that beautiful linen texture on there, which will then give you that fantastic designer finish. Use your gilding waxes on here. Use your actual inks and chalks just to soften the edges. And Dawn's got some fantastic techniques we're going to be showing you as well. But for £11.99, we are looking at 40 sheets. That's real value. Wow, quarter of the stock of this one has gone. So, you know, this morning you have been ready for your cardstocks. This is what it's all about. I know I'm a bit much first thing in the morning, and you'll think, wow, she's full on, but this is how I roll. And I know when there's a bargain, and I know that I want you to get the best quality cardstock, so this is what it's about. Now, if you're like me, you're new to these fantastic memory books, but you're just thinking, I want to dip my toe in the water, we have got a starter kit for you. But let's just take a moment. Let's look at the price, okay? We're looking at £19.99. But do you know what? For what is it, £1.50 more? I would get your one, you know, like your one-day special, because in there you can technically make 2. I'm not, you know, I'm not dissing this one. You can make 1 with this collection. Yes, you get a roll of the actual tape with it, red liner tape, super sticky for construction. Still going to get your instructions and more. But do you know what? If you're thinking of investing in the mini book journey, then do you know what? Go for your one-day special. Get the one that's got 2 in it for £1 more. I'm not being funny. Treat yourself. That's what it's all about. This one, if you did want it, it's 880-898. But if you want to jump ahead, you want to check out everything else we've got, and especially the glues we've got on the shows, because remember, if you're making memories, it needs to be acid and lignin free, so it doesn't eat away about all your photos. Make sure you check out the website. Everything is on there, so literally just go pop them in your basket, go to checkout, and everything will be there for you. And as always, we say get the magic 3. Make sure you've got your glues, your cardstock and your papers, and you've got everything then to be able to work from and give you that designer finish. But do you know what? Let me have a rest. Let all of you have a cup of tea, have a little drink. What we're going to do now is we're going to go over to Dawn and let Dawn show you the magic. First of all, I think we're going to show you the breakdown of it and show you how it works. And then from there on in, you know you're going to want these. So Dawn, show us what we've got.
Right, for those of you that haven't seen the memory folios from Pink Frog before, or the memory books, you've seen me bring them to you before, you know how easy they are to put together. You've got your cutting and scoring guide all in there. I laminate mine just so when I'm in the craft room doing my messy things, I don't get it all messed up. So
They're
it's
less
all
difficult
there.
to lose.
Pardon?
They're less difficult to lose.
They are, but you've also got your written instructions, and it's all done step by step. I've labelled everything correctly, step by step, to make it as simple as possible for you. So put it this way, with the memory books that I bought you in the past, I've had my 7-year-old niece making one.
Oh, wow.
So that is how, you know, a beginner can do these. But let's show you what a folio is.
But if we look at those instructions and we do get a little bit lost, is there anything extra that we can follow you, Dawn, and you will guide us through this?
I will indeed. So I'm Dawn's Inspirations, so you can find me over on social media or dawnsinspirations.com.
Fabulous.
Over on there, I've also done an online workshop. So it's a video workshop, step by step. All you will see is my hands on the desk, and I do it with you in real time. And I make one of these from start to finish in real time with you.
That's amazing.
So you're held, if you're not someone that likes written instructions, you got the video there as well. So what is a folio? So when we look at memory folios, folios open out. That's what it's all about. So it's about having it all open, and you can just see how vast it can be. So let's just start on one side, because you can cram a lot in these. So we've got lots of flaps and folds, and of course with this true cardstock that we get from Pink Frog, and you know the cardstock quality you get from Pink Frog, you know every time you're going to have quality. These are going to stand the test of time. These are acid and lignin free, so using the EVA glue or your red line tape, which is also acid and lignin free, everything is going to be preserved for years to come.
Because that actually stops it from eating away, doesn't it?
It does, it does, yes, yes, it does.
So if you don't want to use your original photos, even though with that it will be safe, if you want to use them with that, then you can, and you're not worried, because I think when I first started doing a little bit of scrapbooking for my kids, some of the photos, I didn't know that. So, you know, it is better. Use the tricks and use the tips that the pros give you here, because this will make sure your treasured albums will be made. And I have to say with this one, obviously Dawn's hand designed all this, so it's not just designed by a company. Dawn's done this herself, so she knows what folds you need. You know how many bits and photos you want to get in, and it's an accessible size to be able to work with. So Dawn's going to show us now some other extra bits as well.
Right, I'm going to carry on where we finished off last night, because obviously I'm taking you on that journey so you can see everything that's happening. Now I've used Mask It here, so if you didn't see last night's show, you can watch it on rewind. So this is our Mask It sheets. Okay, these die cut, you can cut them, you can do lots of things with them. I'm going to show you another little trick in a minute.
And they're on the website as well?
They're on the website as well, yes. So with Mask It, as you can see, you can stamp over. So with this page, I didn't have to stamp the whole page. I've masked off where I'm going to put my photographs, taken that off, and with this, don't throw it away. Pop it back on your carrier sheet. You can use this again and again and again.
So you could cut it all to your photograph sizes ready.
Yeah.
And have it all, and then just keep using them and mixing and maxing them.
Yeah, if you
look how little ink you've used as well.
Yeah, but
so
look at mine.
cost effective to be able to use those.
Yeah, look at mine. I've used them again and again, and they're still fine until they stop sticking, and they haven't stopped sticking yet.
Now, if you are wanting these are 10 sheets of these. These are A4. These are the Mask It. And I have to say to you, if you are a rubber stamper as well, these are a must. So do pop these in your basket. You're looking at 10 sheets of this one of the Mask It, and it's £9.99. 976569 with that one.
Right, another thing you can do with Mask It, because with memory books, we're talking about everything being acid and lignin free to preserve it, okay? Your Mask It is also acid and lignin free. So not only can you use it for your card making, scrapbooking, memorying, for masking things off, we can also make our own washi tape. Okay, so let's make a little bit of washi tape, because this is where I think this comes into its own. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the blue.
So does it have to be a water-based ink pad, or can we use anything?
You can use anything.
Oh, fabulous.
So I'm just using an oxide here, and I'm just going to colour my Mask It.
So you could customise these to coordinate with your photographs and things like that in your book as well.
Yes, yes, and you can leave them stuck down because it's acid and lignin free. So I'm just brushing some of that on there, And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my stamping platform. And now let's...
Oh, Dawn, since you've been using this, 30% of the masket has actually gone. I have to be honest with you, a lot of the Create and Craft viewers out there, you won't have seen this before. If you're just tuning in this morning to watch the fabulous Dawn from Pink Frog, then you need this in your life. This is a game changer. You know when we say this is a game changer product, here it is right here, right now. And you imagine how you can customise this, you can mask off all those fabulous stamps you've got. This one is a go-getter, so go get it and put it in your basket. $9.99, 676569.
Right, I'm just going to put a couple of words on there. Okay, so I'm just going to ink those up. Same ink pad again.
Yep. So it's basically just tone on tone.
I'm doing tone on tone here, yes, but you can do anything you like with these. This is the nice thing. So you can see how nicely that just stamps out on there. So let's then add a little bit of a pattern.
Yeah.
Because again, this is what you can do. You can quite easily add your little patterns. Okay.
So Dawn, all these stamps are on the website. Which collection is that you're just using? Just so we can have.
So
if people are wanting, which one?
The words I'm using here are from the Typewriter Sentiments.
Okay,
we have
fabulous.
Typewriter Sentiments and Typewriter Editions.
These
are really good, not just for card making as well. You know, you can use these across from card making to scrapbooking to your journaling. You know, anything like that. They're really go-tos.
That's it, because sometimes you might not like your own handwriting, or you just think, oh, I don't know how to spell that, if you're in my case. So that works well. But do look on the website, but if not, there is the details on the screen for the Typewriter Sentiments if you're wanting those. But like I say, all the others as well are on the website, so just peruse all through there, make up your basket, and then you will have all those details in there to make these actual albums incredible. Don't worry, coming around about 1:30, we are going to show you how to make one of the full albums, so stay with us. So busy, so popular. Like I say, the Mix collection is the most popular one of your one day. Now, 60% of the stock. We are so busy. I can't believe it this morning. Thank you so much for being with us. But this is incredible. If you are wanting the 60 sheets to make 2 of these fantastic albums, like Dawn was showing you, that all pulls out. You've got everything to be able to do this. Instructions, tutorials, and everything with Dawn on her website. So you have got those there. Everything is there, but 2 of these, they are incredible. So please look at getting this one, $21.49. 60% of the stock has now gone. You've got the 2 tones in there. You've got the black and the white. 016533. $21.49. But this is your one day special, and like I say, 60%. Who knows? We should be back later with this, but anything can happen. So what are we doing next, Dawn?
Right. So you can see that I've just stamped that across. So this is your... We've made like washi tape.
Yep.
Now, you know with washi tape, you'll tear it. So I'm going to peel my masket off to where I want it to be. And then I'm going to tear it like you would with washi tape.
Yep.
And you can quite easily then, the air conditioning blowing it around.
That's the problem, isn't it?
You can then just quite easily stick that down. That's a nice tone on tone. My photograph will go over the top, but you've made your own washi tape.
That's
incredible. So it's showing your masket in another way.
That is fantastic.
And then just to finish this page off, now I can't use foam pads.
No.
Because they're not acid and lignin free.
Okay.
Okay. I can use silicone glue, but you can also use your photo glue.
Oh, okay. And we've got this on the show as well, so do have a look at this. So have a quick watch. First of all, I do have to tell you, there's a lot of you sat out there. We are very busy this morning with everything in your baskets. Please, can you make sure that you check out as soon as you can. I know you're wanting to watch what Fabulous Dawn does, but you know what? Check your baskets out. Guarantee you've got what you want, because like I say, 60% of this one is already gone. And obviously, you don't want to miss out. Your glue that Dawn's going to be using next, pop all those in. Get the Magic 3, get your cardstocks, obviously get the special tape that Dawn was just using, and the glue, to make sure you then get what you need to make these fabulous albums. But honestly, please check out as soon as you can. We are extremely busy this morning. So what we're going to do with this one, Dawn?
So I've just stuck that down with some of the photo glue. So I could have done it with my flat EVA glue, because that's acid and lignin free.
Okay.
But I've used the photo glue because that's just risen it a little bit, but not too much.
Yes.
Okay,
because
so
obviously with a page is shut in, I suppose you don't want too much.
Yes, you don't want too much bulk, because time you've added all your photographs there, you're ready to go. So I would just add a couple of more of those little sentiments on there, and my photos would go on, and that page is ready. So we'll add that later on in the 12 o'clock show.
Okay, yep, because we will be back later on as well with Dawn. But look at that. This is what we mean. We've transformed one of the white pieces of cardstock to an amazing background, added a few different stamps on there, use that fantastic tape that we've got as well. But honestly, if you are wanting to start your journey making memories, and it doesn't matter if the photos are from 20 years ago, if you're wanting to make those memories to be able to pass on, to be able to keep, to be able to treasure. I know a lot of people during lockdown and things like that started making memory books, and you know, the feelings and writing them in. It doesn't have to be big paragraphs, but you know, an actual photo can tell a million different words just by using that. And obviously we'd do that. Now, 60% of the actual mix collection, you're getting 60 sheets of your 12 by 12. You will get the full instructions that come with it as well, which are very, very easy to do, because if any of you that do know me, I'm dyslexic, I don't do words, I'm not the best at instructions. These are very, very easy to follow, and it shows they're written by a crafter. Laminate them like Dawn said, keep them safe, and then you've got them, because obviously then you want to be able to come back, replenish your cardstocks from Pink Frog, and you can do that. But being able, I was blown away by the detail, because how many of us have looked at books like this in different stores, and I'm going to say it, and places online. Look at this. You can make and create your own. And honestly, one of my friends, I did a wedding album for her, and they were so expensive. Now you can make and create 2 of these with these 60 sheets that you're getting. So again, top quality, fine linen detail as well. Now, let's give you a few extra bits that I know you're going to want and you're going to be able to use with this, like the professionals here with Dawn. So let's have a little look. Now, if you are wanting a set of 3 of your Pink Frog, this is the Kalal Photo Glue. 100 mils in each one of these, $11.97 with those 2. So obviously make sure you get on the phone lines, on the app, or obviously on the website to get those. So you've got that. Now, next we've got the EVA glue. Now, don't get using your ordinary PVA glues, because obviously they are water-based. They are not obviously acid and lignin-free. This has been specially designed. That's why we do the EVA glue. $13.99 for this one, a 538-442, and that's super size as well, but you are going to need construction weight tape. This is why we're going to bring in the Pink Frog Craft Red Liner tape collection. You're getting 3 mil, 6 mil, 9 mil and 12 mil, 120 meters, so you've got a lot of sticky there for you. £13.99 with that one, P&P of $3.95. But honestly, let's have a look now. Now we are getting ready to do a little bit more. So Dawn, are you going to show us how to decorate some other items?
I am. I put a post out on Facebook last night asking what people would like to see. Is there anything particular they've got a question about? And I had a couple of questions. One from the lovely Wendy, who asked how I did this technique here on the linen card. And this is a really easy technique to do in a way, but it's very effective and it makes it look even more 3D. So I'm going to do it again in the lemon. So what I've got is I've got my scoreboard, and I've got this special triangle thing. Now that actually comes with my scoreboard. It's for making envelopes.
Yeah.
But you can use it for this as well.
We're crafters, we use it for everything.
We use it for everything. So what this is doing is this is allowing me to do the diamond scores. So you're going to turn your beautiful linen card over.
Yeah.
So we're going to score on the back.
So like the flat side of it then?
The flat side,
okay.
yes. So we're going to score from the flat. So I like to just go in at 4 centimetre increments.
Okay.
I find that works really well with this idea. Okay, and find that channel.
Could you make them smaller diamonds if you wanted to?
You could quite easily. Quite easily. This is it. I'm just giving you the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're going to run with it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it, and you're going to do exactly the same again.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just going to keep doing the same thing. Okay, that's how it's going to run.
Yep.
So you're going to get this sort of zigzag crossed effect on there. So if I bring one in good Blue Peter fashion.
We like that.
As we do, because we like to, I'm trying to cram as much in as I possibly can here. So straight away here you can see I've started inking this up. So I've done this for the front cover. So if I bring that one in there, can you see the difference with the yellow and the blue? So just using different ink pads gives this a totally different effect. So with this, I have cut myself, and you can see it's been well used, a little template. So all I've done is cut myself just an angle, all right? And you can use this again and again and again, and that is the beauty of it, okay? Don't think you're going to be using lots and lots and lots, because you're not going to. So I like to start off with a lighter colour and then moving down to a darker colour. So if I get my blue brush.
How long have you been crafting, Dawn, doing mini albums?
Oh, I started scrapbooking probably about 18, 19 years ago. A friend of mine said,
oh, wow.
Oh, they're starting a scrapbooking class in the local village. Come along. I said, I haven't got a clue. What is scrapbooking? She said, you just need a photograph. She said, just come along with a photograph. I said, I need to have something else. So we went to a shop in the town, and I bought myself a mat, a pair of scissors, a ruler, and some glue. And I went along, and that was it.
And look at you now designing these amazing.
Ever since I've been hooked.
These amazing different albums that you can make. That's incredible, making these fantastic.
But I have actually,
folios.
With the mini books and things like that, I really love that type of thing. And I have been designing and creating mini books for over 10 years now. I just love the mechanics about it all. And of course, when I'm doing anything like that, what do you need? Great quality.
Always.
If you haven't got a good card that when you score it creases beautifully, you might as well not bother.
This is it, because obviously these are going to be handled, the folios are going to be handled, they're going to be picked up, they're going to be loved, they're going to be looked at by a lot of different people, put away on the shelf, brought out. They need that rigidity, they need the strength. You are going to get that with this fantastic cardstock. And like I say, for this special one-day special that we've got for you as well, 60 sheets of this fantastic cardstock. You know, we have got it in the mixed one, we've got it the white, and we've got obviously the black. You're going to get 30 of each if you want in the mixed bundle. Over 60% of the stock has gone. We are so busy this morning. Thank you for joining us. It really does mean a lot. You're mixing and matching and joining us all here as a big family as well, because obviously we've got a lot of people from Create and Craft. Hello with my little crafties over there too, and hello to the new Craft Style viewers as well. Obviously I may be new to a lot of you over there as well, but hopefully we're going to merge together. We're going to be a fantastic family of all different kind of crafters, all different styles. But obviously today, having this special one-day special, I was very honoured to come in and work with the lovely Dawn to launch this with you as well, to show you how fabulous these can be made as well. So just bear that in mind. But if you are wanting the one-day special with this one, remember £21.49 with that one. And as Dawn's just carrying on showing us this, it just shows how easy techniques like this are once you've been shown how to do it.
They are. And the nice thing I've liked about the linen, and also the lovely Heather who's done the samples with me, we both found the linen was very, honestly, it just blew us away what you could actually do on it.
Because it's got that soft linen texture. It's like a really expensive linen suit, isn't it? It's got that fine, you know, sometimes linen can be quite coarse and quite grainy. This is very fine and very like open weave, I would say. That's what makes it look really expensive, and especially if you're doing ink techniques, it looks soft, it looks more dusted. It does.
And if I pick up, I did have one here just already. I'll get another one. Oh, here we go. What I wanted to show you is, it's very hard to show it on the TV, but if you look at it, Dawn, it's not a linen that's all symmetrical. It's more like fabric.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to go in with yellow. Let's go in with a yellow, a paler colour, and see if I can get you to see, because I can really see it here, and I think you can there. It's just...
I think it's the brightness of the cameras in here, and because it is so soft and delicate, it gives us up there, you can see it there. It is like a soft open weave. It's very beautiful. It's very delicate, and like I say, it makes it look really expensive.
I don't know whether that's showing it as much
it's fabulous.
On camera. I've gone with the really paler colour, but I've just dragged that across. Okay, so just by dragging that across, you can get some lovely techniques with this. This is the nice thing about it. But I'm using Distress Inks Oxides. The second album in there, that's been done all with the Pearlywink sprays. And if you're going to use Pearlywinks, do remember to use the non-shine, like the non-metallic ones, because
Okay.
they are acid and lignin free, your other
Right.
ones aren't. But, you know, you can stamp with your stamps on these. I just did a selection of stamps that I've got at home just to show how easy it is to actually stamp with them. You know, things like your distress inks, I had to do what I call a double stamp in my platform, but you can stamp with them.
So it's a very universal cardstock then as well.
You can. Alcohol pens.
Yeah, add texture.
Alcohol pens. I thought I will try this out. You see, it goes through the same, but look how beautifully that has coloured with the alcohol pens. I've even gone in with watercolour pencils, but I just did watercolour pencils without making them wet. So it's giving you another texture to them.
Love that. But you can really see the linen texture on that,
You
like you say,
can.
with the pencils. So it's adding that detail and that design on there
It
too.
is.
So it's incredible.
And then if I just bring this in, this is just showing the same colour, same cardstock,
Yep.
all on this linen. So this was just using one of those little brushes. This one was going in with your sponge pads. Okay, this one I just did the dragging technique.
Yep.
And then this one I went over really solid. So the white pack, straight away I'm thinking like weddings. And,
Definitely.
you know, bringing that in, that is just perfect for anything like that.
That's incredible. Thank you so much, Dawn, for showing us that. That shows how incredible the cardstock is. But do you know what? It's coming round to that magic hour. A lot of you are waking up. The kids have been in and woke you up. We are so, so busy. Thank you this morning for joining us. And honestly, I can't believe the welcome over here has been this morning. So thank you so much for joining us. Now, let's show you exactly what you've got for your one-day special. Remember that, 3 options, but it's only here for 1 day. That's all we've got. First of all, we have got the mixed option. Over 60% of the stock has gone. We are so, so busy, like I say, so really do, you know, check out your baskets as soon as you can. It's not yours until you check out. Now, you get 30 of each in there. You are running from 280 GSM right up to 300. So you've got strength, you've got rigidity in there too. But you are actually going to be able to make 2 full-size, beautiful albums. Now, if you're adding a little bit extra paper, a little bit extra designs, you can technically make 3. So look, this is how big they are. Do you know what I mean? I've got a lot of hair, but I'm just saying these are big. Now with these, so you've got the backs, you've got the fronts, you've got the special fold. You will actually get full instructions as well. Look, I can hardly hold it. They are that big, but the detail, the design that you've got in these are incredible. And the designer Dawn has done this herself. She really has gone all out to bring you these incredible folios. I love the word folios. I think this is fabulous. So again, you can make 2 of those with that full instructions. All you need is adhesive, which is available on the website, and obviously your scoring tools. So you've got a lot of you have already got those already. Now, if you are wanting over 30% of the True White collection, so with this 60 sheets, but if you are wanting the purest, you're wanting that soft linen texture on there that Dawn was just showing you, but as a multi-purpose cardstock alone, I'm not being funny, yes, you can make these incredible albums, but do you know what? For 60 sheets, sorry, of the actual beautiful 12 by 12 cardstock, price wise £21.49. You can't get that anywhere else. Should be £26.49. You're paying £21.49 only for today though. Just remember that too. So obviously if you are wanting the final option we've got for you, this is the black one. Now this one is 280 GSM. You are getting 60 sheets of this one as well. But honestly, if you're wanting to make, you know, the beautiful crisp albums, and as Dawn was showing you before, that black really makes all your pictures, your photos, your designs pop. So this will give you that creativity to actually run through. 016533. Remember, 36 pence a sheet. You've got full value right there with this. All new today as well. So we have got those too. So just bear that in mind if you are wanting to get those on there. So next we've got for you is the 10.5 size by 30. This is fantastic if you're wanting to do your matting and layering. If you're wanting to do extra folds inside your folios, you now have this. It's all unscored, but you can add your own score lines to it, which makes it magical. Approaching 60% of the stock of this has gone as well. So again, you are snapping up these fantastic cards, shapes and blanks for you to be able to mould and fold as you want to get the best design. So do think about looking at those as well. So we have got those. Now, next for you, we have got the A4 white that Dawn was showing you before. And again, technique-wise, you can stamp onto it, you can ink onto it, gilding wax and more, you can add those in. 737-243, you're getting 40 sheets of that, and it is true bright white. Remember, it's still got that linen texture, and it's 300 GSM, so even for card blanks and things like that, it's a fantastic price to be able to get that. Now, remember as well, that's $11.99 if you were wanting that one as well, so you have got those. But like I say, check out the website, everything is on there too. And then obviously, if you sat at home thinking, oh, I might just have a go at this, I'm going to try something new today, we have got the starter kit for you. It's got all the pieces to be able to make one album, and obviously you've got your red liner tape. But do you know what, team? If you're sat out there watching thinking, because if you make one of these for one granddaughter, you're going to have to make one for the other. If I was you, what I would do is for £1.50 more, I would get the special one-day special we've got, because you can actually make 2 albums with that. So honestly, get those. If you're wanting this one, it is $19.99, 880-898. But like I say, I'd go for the one-day special if you can. Now, if you're wanting to spritz, if you're wanting to add that little bit of designer colour to it, we have got the Pearly Wink sprays as well. And as we were showing you before, you've got the iridescence in there, you've got the 7 30ml sprays on there. They're $22.97, 588034 with that one. So again, we've got all those in there. We've got orange in there, we've got the blue in there, cerise yellow, the pearls, the whites and the magenta. So you've got a full spectrum of colours, and remember, you can mix and match them. But with that Pearly Winks texture, you are going to get that soft finish on there too, to give that glow to all your projects. Use them on your stencils, and obviously with those, I suppose a little paintbrush you could paint with them as well. So adding in the magic as we go with those as well. We've got the Christmas collaboration as well, that's got the stronger Christmas. Do you know what? But the colours in this, the gold, the silvers, the pearl in there, you are going to use them all year round. It could be christening, could be wedding anniversary. They are a must. But also mix those in, get the balance of colour. Use your golds with the other collection, with the pinks and the oranges. They would look fabulous. $12.99 for those. That's a collection of 4 of those. $499,830. Now, a lot of you are awake. You're with us. We're busy. Believe you me. Now, you are all sat there thinking, do you know what? I want to know how to put one of these beautiful things together. Dawn's going to show you how easy it is to do. So hopefully, you know, sit tight. You don't need pen and papers. You get full instructions. And also, you will have videos with Dawn if you want to join her website on this. So bear that in mind. So let's have a look. I've been waiting for this. This is so exciting, Dawn.
I was just having a little play while you were talking there, Dawn. Because you know what I'm like. I can't keep still.
Can't keep still. A bit like me.
I just put this blue on here. So I've just used this chipped sapphire, but look, when you drag that on, how beautiful. It's like denim, isn't it? It's just stunning.
It is. Look at that. And like I said, it's like an expensive linen. It's not too open. It's got that soft, delicate, but that really shows it really well. It does
really show it up, doesn't it? That's beautiful. I just love that. Oh, I might have to keep that bit.
Keep that.
No, keep that.
It looks like wood.
I digress.
It looks like wood though now. You've got that beautiful wood distress.
It does. Yes, it does.
I love it.
So, shall we put one of these together then?
Please, I can't wait to see how you put it together.
Move that over there, out the way. So with your instructions, what I always say is when I do the video, what I like to say to you is get your cardstock out and cut it all and score it all. Okay, so I've got the black there and I've got the white. Now I'm not quite all prepped because I want you to see how this cuts and scores, and this is why we've done it like we have. So I'm going to start with my instructions. Let me just put my lid on my glue because otherwise that won't be very good for later.
That's it, they soon dry up under these hot lights.
They do indeed. So I'm going to start off, bring my trimmer in and cut the first. I've cut majority of it. I just want you to see how nicely it cuts. You don't get any of that horrible, you know, sometimes you can get the fraying.
It like feathers a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're not with this. Good. Even when you score it, you're not going to get any of this with this cardstock. It is just absolutely lovely.
I like that you get all the instructions though. You don't have to worry at all.
You don't.
No.
We're going to take you step by step. So then if I go through, I'm going to need to do some scoring. Now, you know you're going to love me when I start scoring. I'm not going to read out lots of measurements because you've got it all in your pack.
Yeah.
But you can see how easily this scores. So this is my main spine. And then these are what I call my side spines.
So Dawn, if we've got this, we've got all the instructions. I've brought the mix pack of our one-day special, but I'm thinking, can I add extra pages? Can I do that?
With this design as is,
Yep.
I know it's going to stand up and not fall apart.
Okay.
Okay.
I was
yes.
just asking for a friend, because there's always one out there who says, can I do this? It's normally me.
What I will always say is, with things, when it comes to things like your decoration,
Yep.
you know, if you want to go and add another waterfall page,
Okay, yeah.
or anything like that, feel free.
So I could get the extra, we've got the 10-inch by 30-inch ones, I could add a few extra bits of those in.
Well, what I've done, Dawn.
Oh, there we go. See, we're on it.
You see, I'm the frugal crafter. So what I have done is I have used those for the waterfall.
Fabulous.
Because actually my measurement says 10 centimetres by 30.
Okay.
Well, that's 10.5, half a centimetre between frets. Now, come on. And it's making my kit stretch.
Exactly.
So I can
Save the
do
big
some,
size.
I can do some extra big photo mats. This is the nice thing about it.
Yes.
If you go into the black and white one that's just there while I'm doing this, you can see I'm doing all my burnishing, but look how stunning. You don't get any cracking at all.
Look at that.
It's just
fabulous.
beautiful. But in there's a big photo mat in that side. Under those two, in the back pocket, there's a big photo mat that Heather's made.
Oh wow. Honestly, this is bigger than big. I'm not going to lie to you, team. This is bigger than big. It's bigger than the blue banana. You've got all these, look at this. If you wanting to be frugal with your cardstock, look, large mats and layers. This is
if you
beautiful.
take that one out,
Oh, and it folds out again, don't it? Hang
Yeah.
on. I've got a lot going on here, Dawn.
I know. Do you want me to help you?
Hang on, bear with, hold the line, everybody. Look, you've then, look at this. Wow. So it's pockets within pockets. If you get the extra cardstock, this is what it's about. This is how being frugal with your cardstock, getting the extra bits we've got on the show, will make all the magic. So honestly, do think about getting those as well, because this is so, so creative. And like I say, this just slots into the back pocket of here. So again, you've got all that magic to really put this in. And I have to say, if you are new, black and white is going to be your best friend, because you don't have to add a lot to it. So if you want to keep it pure and simple, you can do that. But honestly, this is the way forward. Let's make them memories. Let's make them last. Get this one. So 3/4 now of the stock of the mixed collection has now gone. I cannot stress enough how busy we are with this. And like I say, one day special. It's supposed to be here for one day. 3/4 of the stock has already gone. I cannot tell you quickly enough to get your baskets checked out. Go to the website or go to your, obviously your app or your phone lines, and make sure you get yours. It's not yours till you check out, but for £21.49 you can actually make 2 of these fantastic 12 by 12 albums. 016533. But let's get back to Dawn, and let's Dawn show us a little bit more how to do it, how easy it is.
Well, I'm using that EVA because I know it's acid and lignin free.
So you've just decanted it down into a smaller bottle?
Yes, so these are our fine nozzle bottles. Now, unfortunately, these are out of stock at the moment. They are winging their way here as we speak, but these unfortunately are out of stock at the moment. But with these, you get 2 bottles from Pink Frog. Okay, these are anti-clog, and the reason they're anti-clog is, can you see, you've got that pin.
That's
there.
fab.
That goes in the top.
But they'll
your
be back in
bottle.
soon stock, so back in stock soon.
They will be
Stock soon, I
very,
don't know what I'm
very
saying.
soon. And the nice thing about them is they're squishy.
Ooh,
so
easy
if you've
squeeze.
got dexterity problems, not a problem at all. This nozzle is even finer than that one. So you know, like your die cuts and your letters, this is brilliant for that, absolutely brilliant.
But you're getting a big jar for this one, 225ml. That is super size, that one. Bear in mind, normally glues are about 150, 200ml. You've got 225ml in that one of your EVA glue, and it's specially for, don't think you can just use any random white glue. This is specially acid and lignin free, so bear that in mind. 538442 for that one.
The other thing I also want to say is less is best.
Okay.
Just remember, less is best. With this, I found if I fill up my little bottle here, I only probably go down 1/4 inch to do a whole folio.
Wow.
With the double layers. Okay, so you're not going to use a lot. You'll find you'll use less glue. They have now come with this new lid on them where you can twist it off. Don't be tempted to think, well, I don't need those little bottles, I can just twist that and put it on. You'll find you put too much glue on. Firstly, what you're going to do is you're wasting glue. And also, if you get too much glue on, it does buckle your cardstock. You don't need it. Less is best.
Wow. So bear that in mind when you are using it. And also remember as well, when your cardstocks, when you're using a wet glue, the cardstocks actually fuse together. So again, you're getting the rigidity and the strength in your cardstocks. So bear that in mind. As Dawn says, less is more. So do abide by these rules. Don't be like, oh no, I'll give it a go and lash it on and think it's going to be even stronger. It won't. It will start to warp. You want them to be perfect, like all the finished samples we've got here that Dawn's made. You want it to be perfect. So do what Dawn says. Honestly, do it.
But you can just
Let's
see
have a look.
how much glue I've put on. You know, it's not a lot
Just
on
a
there
smidgen.
really at all. You know, you haven't got to lather the whole thing and smudge it all with your finger. This also dries very quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so just take your time to butt that up. You're putting it by the score line, not on your score line, because otherwise it's not going to fold together.
I must admit, there is lots of new products today. I'm thinking, I need to get on this website and have a little cheeky look on here and see what I need too, because obviously I'm thinking, now I'm over here, I can use a few of these too.
I know, I mean...
Especially the glue and these folios, I think these are great.
Well, when Andy asked me to come over, the lovely Hazel said, come on, Dawn, come and make some memory books and that over, you know, with pink frog.
Yeah.
And when I got my hands on the cardstock and the glue, a game changer. Put it that way, just a game changer. And I've got lots of my scrapbooking ladies that come to workshops and that, and they say, why haven't you told us about this before? Because until I started working for Pink, I didn't know. But I'll tell you what, try it. Just try it and then tell me. Tell me what you think.
It's like when somebody says to you, oh, this sponge cake is the best cake I've ever had. And you're like, yeah, righto. Then you try it. Then you realise the one you had before, yeah, it's all right, it'll do. Somebody's coming round, you just want a bit of cake. But when somebody special's coming round and you want to make sure you've got the best, this is the same with this cardstock. You have now got the creme de la creme of using this, and the strength in this will really come through, especially for your mini albums. It's got to look class, it's got to be the best, and it's got to withstand the test of time. This will do it for you. And look how fast this is glued together.
And that's dry. I haven't got to worry about it. So that is our main cover.
Your main frame.
Main cover already done with, we've got our main spine and we've got our side spines. So these are for the other elements. Okay, so let's go in with the back pocket. All right, I've done my score line. So I'm just going to give that a burnish in good fashion, because when we're constructing these, it's like building a house.
Yep.
If you've got good foundations, your books will stand the test of time.
Okay.
This is what it's down to.
How long would you say roughly? I know you put these together all the time, but say somebody like me who's new, how long would it take me to put together? Because I know we've only got, like, say 10 minutes left. I know 10 minutes we might not be able to do it all, and you'll show later on. But we can carry on building it throughout the shows, can't we, today, to show how easy?
Yes.
How long would you say? Just an afternoon or something?
I would say if you were making one and just putting plain papers on, you know, from your craft stash, you could quite easily do that in an afternoon.
Oh.
That's no problem at all.
And with these, can we make and sell these, Dawn? Can we do that?
If you're making to sell, yes, but obviously not...
not the bits.
Not giving out the instructions type thing, you know.
But if you actually made it, decorated it with papers and cardstock, put all the frames in, we could actually sell them to people on our craft stores. Oh, wow.
But wouldn't that be lovely to pass on to people as a gift?
Yeah.
You know, you can do what I did with the photo mat, so they know where they've got to put their photographs.
Yeah.
And pass that on as a gift. You're giving a gift of time.
Yes.
As well as, you know, something creative, something special. You know, you've got, say, big birthdays coming up, you've got, say, a wedding, you've got, you know, holidays, you've got a day out. You know, the possibilities are endless. You know, I've got a friend of mine that's done one to do her tangles in. She does Zen tangling.
Oh, wow.
So she keeps her tangles in hers. You can do them for journaling. They're just, the possibilities with these are absolutely endless.
Well, the thing is as well, because you can actually make two, we've obviously just had Christmas. One could be for Christmas. You could have all your Christmas memories in there. One could be like, if you've got a friend who's just had a 50th or a 60th, you could make them one of these special memories for when they were little, right the way through. But honestly, you have got all those fantastic designs to work with. And like you say, you can make it into a Zentangle one. Because you've got your little tile squares, you could put those in them, keep them nice, keep it separate. But honestly, can I start grabbing it? Look at me, being naughty already, breaking all the rules. They're like, here she goes. She's been here 10 minutes. She's taking stuff off the set. She's moving it round. Do you know why? Because I am really excited about these, and you know at home when I get excited about something, and these are new, and I love these, that they, you know, they're not too big as a new crafter that you think I'll never be able to do it. These are fabulous. Now look at this, the front of it with the cardstock on, bit of gilding wax, memories. This could be your granddad or somebody like that. It could be an uncle and things like that. But all these fantastic pages that fold out with the poppies on, so for memorial and things like that. But really, really incredible value. And bear in mind, you are making 2 of these in your one-day special. So, you know, you're just looking at over £10 each to make a fantastic album with this one. Bear in mind as well, you've not got that long left now in this hour. So bear in mind, if you are wanting to get these, grab them now. Now, 3/4 of the mixed one has actually gone. So if you're wanting that one, 016533 for that one. This is part of your one-day special. We have got the bright white and we've got that. But let's get back to Dawn and see a bit more. But like I say, we will be back later with you as well, Dawn, to show you exactly how to put it together.
I think we can get this side finished. So let's just recap. So we've got our main cover. This is going to be the back pocket. This is our side flap. So now I'm creating that sort of concertina side. So I've done my 2 score lines again.
Yep.
And with this one, you can stick this. This is where it's not too, I'm not too precious about it.
Okay.
You can either put it underneath and put it that way, or you can put it on top and put it that way.
Right.
Because either way, we're covering this with the next layer.
Okay.
So you're going to hide your seam.
Oh, wow. So it's a little bit like putting a fancy dress together. We're sewing it, but we're going to be lining it. We're going to be adding that detail. It is going to be like a bespoke book that you're making for somebody.
It is. And this is it. By the time you've covered it all, and this is what's going to make it stronger when you're doing that extra layer on there as well.
I have to say, I have absolutely loved, because obviously, you know, I don't do a lot of mini albums and books and things like that, but seeing how easy it is to do, Dawn, you know, I really want to have a go. I've got loads of photos of my kids when they were little and things like that, and, you know, I've got friends who are having, you know, new babies, and some are getting remarried, so there's lots of different occasions I've got coming up, and big birthdays and things, so this would be fabulous.
And this is it. If you're not a mini book maker, you don't have to be a mini book maker. There's no law that says you've got to be able to make mini books to do one of these. You haven't. This is designed so a beginner can do it. This is what it's all about. It's not just about what I call the seasoned crafter. Is that a kind way of putting it?
It is. Plus as well, and please don't take this the wrong way, Dawn, but think of it, if you're more of a card maker, it's like a big card.
It is.
You're making a fancy fold big card, which a lot of us do, like concept cards and things like that. It's just like a big card. You're matting and layering. You know how to do that already. All you're then adding is your toppers, which will be your photographs. So again, it's all techniques you know how to do. So if you are, honestly, this is your time now to really get on the excitement train of making memories and giving them to keep and to save as well. And like I say, we've not got that much left on the show now. So really, really, you know, shop ahead, get on the website, get everything you need. And Dawn is going to be back later, and then we'll be building this as we go. So we'll regroup and we'll recover about this as well. But honestly, have a look on the website. Jump ahead now. If I was you, we've got other colours as well in the 12x12, but you know what? Jump ahead, get everything you need, and then you can sit back and relax when you are watching the shows later with the lovely Dawn. And you can see there, you've got all the extra things. You've got the true white ivory cardstock. If you're wanting to go more ivory rather than white, we've got those too. So just have a look on there for the different collections and make it work for you. But pop it in your basket. But like I say, do not miss out. Get these while we have this special one-day special. So what are we adding now, Dawn?
So I've done literally the next section, which is the big card.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the part that goes in here.
Okay.
All right. So
what would you say to somebody who's new as well? Just don't commit to the stick. Just have a look, position first before you stick.
So what I like to do is to put all the black. So this is the part I've just made, which is basically this big card and this side flap here. So what I like to do is to get all the black elements made.
Okay.
And then I've got all my white all cut here ready for decoration, and then I can just stick these final pieces in. So this will go on here. Now when you stick this on here, remember when I said to you stick this one down? It doesn't matter which way you put it because you're covering the paper. We basically made a really big card.
Yeah.
But what I would suggest is this back line here that has got your seam is the part that you're going to stick down.
Okay.
So then you've got the nice pieces showing.
Oh, wow.
But this is how Heather has also created that extra big photo mat that she put in her back pocket. And this is where you can use your creativity to make extra elements to go in your folios. Wow. But that is all that left side now complete. That's as quick as that is.
Thank you so much, Dawn. That is incredible. And like I say, we will be coming back later on. What time? At 12 o'clock, is it, Dawn?
I'm back at 12 o'clock,
12 o'clock. And we will then, with lovely Paula, and then obviously carrying it on, show you how to put the layers. It's a little bit like a fabulous cake. We're going to add the jam, the cream, and all the layers to make the most exquisite gift. Now, remember as well, all the shows you can watch back on Rewind. So if you're thinking, right, I want to watch them back, you want to save them, do what you want to do, you can do that too. So just bear that in mind as well. But honestly, as your one-day special, we have been very, very busy this hour. A lot of you have decided it's the time to put memories and to keep them and make them special. Now, the mixed option, like I say, 3/4 of the stock of this has now gone. So I cannot stress enough, if you're wanting that mixed collection, like Dawn's going to show you later on how to put it together, 60 sheets. You get 30 of the black, 30 of the white in that one as well for £21.49. Usual price is £26.49 for that one, but today's special £21.49. Remember as well, 016533 for that one. But if you are looking at this one and you're just thinking, do you know what, I want to get the white sheets in there as well, the true white, we've got those as well. So just remember to get those as well. So really, really fabulous if you're wanting those in your collection. So £21.49 for those two. Approaching 40% of that one has actually gone as well. So again, it's picking up. It's very, very busy for that too. So weddings, christenings and things like that. But then if you're wanting all the black on there as well, you have got your fabulous collection with this one. 60 sheets of this one too. 280 GSM with that one. So again, give you that crispness, that depth, and it is a true black with that one as well. So fantastic. But go to the website, check everything else out on there. Everything is on there, shows for today and further on as well. So bear in mind, everything is on there. Check out on the website or on the phone lines to make sure you secure yours. Have to say a massive, massive thank you, Dawn, for my first show. Thank you so much for being part of it.
It's been nice working with you. Thank you.
It's been fabulous. Thank you. So look out for Dawn later. She will be back later with you as well, making even more memories. So grab yours and make sure that you're going to sit down and do that. Now, coming up next, I've got another fabulous show with a very, very talented Paula. So we're going to be showing you a fabulous collection.